Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Etta, my name is Etta. If you haven't been here before, thank you for stopping by. Welcome. I hope that you decide you want to come back and watch some other videos. And for those of you who have been here for a week, 2 months, 2 years, I think, have I reached 4 years yet? I don't know. Whatever. If you've been here, especially if you've been here from the beginning, I'm so glad to have you here. I am looking forward to spending a little time with you. I feel like I've missed everyone, right? I really have. Just a little quick life update. It was a very busy week. It was a payroll week. I was extremely busy. Larry was home all week, so I felt like I couldn't watch videos. I watched like 1 or 2 videos. Like if I had a little break at work and maybe I was waiting on something and I had like 10 minutes, that kind of thing, I tried to hurry up and watch a video if I could. Because I have my personal computer right next to me. I can't do it regularly because either I have meetings or I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing, so I can't do both. I can't. My brain's not going to split and concentrate on work and concentrate on what I'm listening to or trying to listen to. And I'm one that I like to focus on what I am watching or listening to. So, and I actually enjoy looking at the video. So I didn't get to hardly watch any videos this week. I couldn't find time to comment on videos because, like I said, Larry was home all week. So I was trying to spend time with him. And then today's Saturday. Thursday night, Xena got sick, and it just kind of took it as a one-off. Like we fed her food that she eats every day, and and like I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, 30 minutes after she ate, everything came back up. And the next morning, so we spent time cleaning and everything. And then the next morning we fed her breakfast, and probably within 30 minutes, that didn't fare well. And she even took her time eating that, which was kind of strange for her. So then I got really scared. If you have a pet that you love, you know how scary that can be. And I was just watching her as much as I could on Friday. I was working, so I'd take like a little 5-10 minute break and go sit with her and just kind of pet her and make her try to feel better. And this morning, so we didn't feed her at all on Friday after the breakfast that we tried to give her. I was like, nope, we're not going to give her any food. Something's going on. Let's try to let her, see if whatever it is passes. If not, we're going to take her to the vet. But everything seemed to be okay. This morning we fed her like little pieces of fresh salmon that we had. Larry, it was supposed to be for me, and I told Larry, I said, I'm just going to feed it to Xena. I'm going to give her a little, so we did. We cut it up into little pieces, and we spread it out over like an hour and a half, 2 hours, a few pieces of salmon that we gave her, and everything seems to be fine. So I'm hopeful that everything is fine now, but she hasn't had a regular full meal yet. So anyways, that's what's been going on. Things have been a little crazy. That's why I said I feel like I miss everybody. I feel like I haven't spoken to you. Like obviously I haven't done a video in quite a few days, and I haven't been able to watch videos, and I feel like I'm connecting with you when I watch videos too, or when I try to comment, and I'm bad about that anyways, so it's even worse now. I'm like way far behind, so don't be surprised if all I do for the ones that are probably a week old already, like if all I do is just heart it. I want to spend a few minutes reading them, but I know I'm not going to have time to actually respond to all of them. So I'm just going to heart them for now. But thank you so much for commenting. Thank you. And let me jump into the empties, because I had something that I wanted to say to one of my commenters named Alyssa. I wanted to say something that's kind of on the life journey also. So that's part of what I want to talk about. But anyways, I'm going to jump into Empties with Scentsy. I can't even talk now. Scentsy, Empties, and then some things that I'm actually warming today and warmed yesterday. Like some of it is, a lot of it is still going. So I'm going to jump into this. So this is not Scentsy. It's basically just a bag of cotton balls. They're not technically all finished. I like to have like, I have a thing in the pantry. It's just this little metal basket. I fill it with cotton balls. And then I have some empty candle jars that I use to fill with cotton balls to have close to some warmers. And so I finished refilling the jars again, and this time it emptied out the bag. So that's why I'm saying it's empty. All right, I did use up a bar of ruby nectarine. Love this. I'm sure you've heard many of us say that. It's so nice. It throws really well. It smells really good, and I keep hoping that it'll come back eventually. I did do from the, let's see, I pulled my little cart here. From the Inside Out collection, I did do Fear Scared Purple, because that was the one that when I sniffed it, I thought it had a pixie stick smell, like a grape pixie stick. Oh, the purple. Oh my gosh. It still does in the clam. I'm hoping that it's going to get stronger for me. It may be strong for other people, but for my nose, it was not. Of course, it's also in the 90s here, and it's just plain hot. So, I don't know. I'm hoping that Fear Scared Purple will do better. So, I have it in my club because that pixie stick smell that I get, I love it. I absolutely love it. So I'm going to keep that one in my club for a while. From the Scentspirations, they had a collection that was based off of the Black Raspberry Vanilla. And this is Black Raspberry Woods. Did this one in my bedroom. I got to say, I didn't pay attention. And especially now, it's really hard for me, which is going to bring me back to the comment that I wanted to make for Alyssa. It's really hard for me because we did switch electric plans, and we have a very good rate for the majority of the day, but the plan has a super spiked rate for my area, which is they consider the peak time to be from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. So I like to, when Larry was working days, he got up for like 4, he went back to nights. So, we're probably going to bed around 10. Well, I am. If he's at working nights, he's not here half the time or most of the time. And so I'm trying to stay awake until 10 so that I can adjust temperatures and stuff because, and I don't want to have warmers running between 6 and 10, so I have them going off earlier than that. So if I go to bed at 10, the warmers are already off in the bedroom. I'm not going to smell anything. So I've tried starting them at like 10:15, but that requires me to stay up even later just to smell it. I'm like, no, no. So I'm trying starting them at like 3:30 in the morning so that when I wake up, if I wake up extra early, I might be able to smell them for a little while I'm getting dressed. And then I go downstairs to get to work. So I usually turn them off again. So I didn't really get anything from this one just because I wasn't really in the room probably when it was going. So, but I wanted to mention to Alyssa, because she did leave me a comment about her having a plan similar, but her peak time was 4 to 7. And what she was trying was super cooling the house for like 2 hours prior to that time, and then raising the temperature way up, and she found that the room would stay relatively cooler, right? I'm trying that, Alyssa. But we have a unit upstairs and downstairs. The downstairs, the first day that we tried it did pretty good. It stayed, relatively decent. I'm okay with warmer homes. Like I am not a person that, and I heard many people. My sister's one of those that likes to keep her house probably like at 68, 65 or whatever. And, I can't. To me, that would be like being in the frozen tundra. I cannot do that. I grew up in a house where so did my sister, but we didn't keep it that cold, and I got used to that. And we'd like spend summers sometimes in Honduras where there was absolutely no air conditioning, and so I'm okay with heat. But so it worked okay for the downstairs. For the upstairs, no. Like we tried, right? We would lower it to like 70, and by the time the 6 o'clock when we'd have to raise the temperature, it would still show that it was 76. Like it would not come down. It might come down to 75 if we were lucky. And so it was like, okay, raise it to 80. And the first day that we did that, my husband went upstairs probably somewhere around 9 or something like that. He's like, it's set to 80 and it's running. Like the house had gotten up to 80 upstairs. So we're like, okay, well that's useless if it's going to run even at 80, So I started yesterday. I know I'm going off on a tangent. I'm sorry. You can fast forward if you don't want to hear this. So yesterday I started earlier upstairs. I brought it down to 75, and then a little bit later in the day I brought it to 74. And I think I even tried to bring it to 73. I had it at 73 maybe 2 or 3 hours before we were going to have to raise it. And, maybe 4 hours. And then 73, it never moved from 75. It stayed at 75. I think I brought it down to 70 and nothing. It stayed at 75. And so now when it gets close to 6, I'm bringing it to either 82 or 83 just to keep it from coming on. And then right at 10 o'clock, it's like once I know it's 10 o'clock, we change the temperatures again. And I bring upstairs down to 75, and we sleep with the fan on. And, it's okay. I'm comfortable. I'm okay. I'm not one of those people that has to have it super cold. So... But I just wanted to pass along to Alyssa. I tried, and it's okay for downstairs. It's working relatively decent. But upstairs, I guess because warm air rises, upstairs just gets really, really hot. So I'm going to keep on trying different things. But all in all, I didn't get to enjoy Black Raspberry Woods because I didn't go up there. And I'm definitely not going to be going up there when it's 82, 83 degrees. So I did warm Tahitian Twilight. I actually pulled another bar of this. I have this I have some bars in my bedroom, and I pulled this one to try to change the warmers to this, but I had just turned them off because I did have them coming on early in the morning, and I turned them off, and I didn't feel like waiting for it to harden enough to get it out, so I was like, I'll change it later. So Tahitian Twilight, I like it. I think it's a pretty scent. I like it for my bedroom. I don't think it's strong enough for the other rooms in the house, and especially not in 90-degree weather. It's just, I feel like it gets lost. I think that's why I know some people don't like fruity scents, but that's what I get from fruity scents. I find that it cuts through that heat, and I will smell it most of the time. And sometimes some of those really strong ones, to me, seem diminished on strength in this super hot day. So I'm just going to keep on going. All right. I did this one a few weeks back. White Sands. And I did this in conjunction with some other scents, and I don't remember which one, so I'm not going to be able to talk about that. This is one that came out in the Bring Back My Bar a couple of years ago. And I had it from, I think, another Bring Back My Bar a few years before that. It's a very nice scent. I enjoy it. But I only have a couple of bars left. I think this might have been my last bar of Star Wars The Dark Side. This is one, it's a red one. This is one that gets all juicy. So even though I like the scent, I don't get it because of that. I can't, if I had an inventory of 30 bars, right? And that's the most I ever had in my inventory. Then I could have this, right? I could keep getting it because I'd probably go through it fast enough. But when you have an inventory of 800 bars and vendor wax, yeah, I I can't keep that because it gets so juicy. This is the scent of the month. I don't remember if it was last month. It may have been last month. It was Provence Lavender. It was within the past 2 or 3 months, let's say, right? I don't remember how many months, but I like this one. I'm not a huge lavender person, but I did most of this actually on the warmer that's outside on the little table on the back porch, which I'm not using at all right now because one, it's super hot. I'm not spending any time outside in that, 90 something degree heat. And I'm trying to minimize how many warmers I have going because of the electricity usage. I'm like, I put 2 on in here because I wanted to finish one that had already opened. And I was like, I got 4 pieces. Let me turn 2 on in here. And it goes with the scent theme that I had going yesterday and carried on to today. So, so the other Provence lavenders will I might try maybe at the top of the stairs on the landing. I like it. I do like it. It's just not one that, being that I'm not a huge lavender person, it's not one that I want to smell everywhere. So, but I do like it. This one, Sippin' Poolside, which is, we're in the last month of this catalog, the spring summer catalog, so now would be the time to get it if you like it. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if it's just the heat here or my nose just doesn't work as good as it used to after, having that one sickness that takes your scent away for a while. This one, I like it, but I thought it did really well in the half bath. But of course, the half bath, the door tends to be closed most of the time. So when I did it in the living room, which, I'm calling it the living room. I used to call it the dining room. Things got flip-flopped. It did okay. But it didn't fill the air like it did in the half bath, right? So, would I get it again? Yes, I think I would. But would I put it in my club? Probably not, because I need stuff that's really going to throw if I'm going to keep it in my club. Oh, this had 1 cube left. I forgot. This was one that had gotten all sweaty, and I put it in the refrigerator. It had been in there for quite a while. 1 cube. Don't even remember where I put it. I think I mixed it with something else. I was afraid I probably wouldn't even smell it anymore. This was from the Habana collection. It was Playa de Varadero. Don't even remember what it smells like because, like I said, I had 1 cube and I mixed it with something. But I remember that's why I had it for so long and I kept that 1 cube because I did like it. I just don't remember what it smelled like. I mean, I can still smell a little bit in the clam, but not enough to even guess what the notes are. But I did enjoy it way back in the day. This, I think, was something that I got in clearance. Mandarin Grapefruit Amber. This one was good. I'm trying to remember where I did this one. I remember it performed well. But I do like mandarin. I like grapefruit. I like amber. I like all those kinds of scents. And it doesn't smell very strong in here, but I think I remember it doing well. So, I don't know. Maybe it's one that just doesn't, the scent doesn't stay in the clam very, very long. Bring Back My Bar. Gosh, I have just a few of these left. I hope that at some point it comes back again. This is a strong, strong scent. It is Grape Granita. And this one doesn't smell just like, but it definitely reminds me of the Blackberry Bordeaux from K Scented Melts. Like if you like that kind of, this has more of that grape scent, but if you like that, what I kind of think is like the Bordeaux scent, that strong note that it has besides the grape. If you like that, I would try Blackberry Bordeaux from K's and, maybe mix it with some things and see if you can get Grape Granita. I which video was it? I was talking. Oh, I think it was when I did my first sniffs of the Bring Back My Bars that I had picked up. Right. I realized afterwards, Charity was like, "What happened to Buzzworthy?" And she put a laughing thing on it because she knows I do not like Buzzworthy. And I even told her I thought about getting one just to see if my nose had changed and maybe, but I was like, no. I only had place for so many bars to get, and when it came down to I can get a couple of other ones that like lemon sorbet, which I was completely out of, I was like, I'm not getting Buzzworthy and not getting my lemon sorbet. So yeah, that didn't happen. But when I was talking about it, Farmer's Market, I mentioned that it was in my basket of empties because I had just finished my last bar that I had from, gosh, way back when. I love Farmer's Market. I may have gotten this one in a... No, I'm thinking if I had gotten it at clearance, I would have had more. I would have picked up more than one. So I don't remember when this is from, but I love Farmer's Market. I did put it in my club. I did not pick it up during the Bring Back My Bar. I figured, like I said, I only had room for so many bars, and I chose to not pick up one that I already knew I liked, and, Oh, here's one that only had... It had one cube. It's very tinted from the wax that was in there. Okay. I talked about how I don't like Buzzworthy, right? I just don't like it. And that was one that's kind of, hit or miss with people. This is one that I only picked up originally when it was in Bring Back My Bar because it got so much hype, and the person I heard it from was probably the Scentsy consultant that makes YouTube videos, who probably has the largest subscriber number. That should tell you who I watched. I tended to like most things that she said, so I was like, way back in the day when this came out in the Bring Back My Bar, not the last time because I did not pick it up the last time it was available. This was from however many Bring Back My Bars ago. She was like, this scent is so great. And I was like, I'm going to pick one up. I held on to that last cube because I don't like it. Every time I thought, I'm going to mix it with something and just kind of finish it, I was like, no, because I don't even want to smell it. I don't want to smell it. I cannot stand sweet plum pastry. And I know there are a lot of you out there who are with Lisa and like sweet plum pastry. I could not stand it. And it says sweet plum pastry. I don't mind plum if it's sweet. To me, this came across as bitter, like sour. It doesn't smell so bad in the clam, but when it would warm, it would give me this sour, almost bitter note, and I could not stand sweet plum pastry. So I finally did the last cube. I did mix it with something, and I may have done it, I don't know if I did it in the bathroom, the room above the garage. I did it somewhere where I was not going to go smell it, because I knew it was going. Finally finished the bar that I had, and you see it's even got the old label, Bring Back My Bar. I'm like, nope, won't pick that one up again. This is from a Bring Back My Bar. It's a very strong performer, but oh my goodness, this one must have gotten all juicy. Even the edges of the clam are all juicy. All the way up here, it kind of like got all over. I even cleaned it with a napkin at one point, and I'm not touching that because I'm sure it's going to come out. It's going to get on my finger if I do. So this is from a Bring Back My Bar. It's called Quiet Grove. Great thrower. It performs really well, but it's not the type to stay dry over the long period. I have bars that are probably 5 years old, perfectly dry, never have gotten sweaty. Some don't survive that well. All right, this one I picked up because I also had heard a lot of great things. It is a very pretty scent, but for me, it is and I did hear people who talked about it being kind of on the light side. This is Peach and White Amber, and I think it came up in a flash sale once, and I think I either picked up 4 or 6. I want to say 4. And this might be number 2 that I've warmed. It's definitely a very pretty scent. And it does well in the half bath, but I can't do it anywhere else or I will not smell it. So peach and white amber, whatever I have left is going to be for the bathroom. This one I do like, and this may have been my last bar. I don't know why I didn't put it in my club, but I didn't. Or it was one of those times when I was like, I have to slash it. I've got to get it down. Right now, I said I put a bunch of bars from Bring Back My Bar in there so I can test it up until October when it processes. I went in there to add the Bon Appetit. I wanted to add Bon Appetit in there. I looked at what the total is on my club right now after adding all of those bars. Yeah, you know I'm cutting it down. It's in the 4s. I was like, no. I don't like when it's past like 120. I'm like, anything past, and it's like 4 something right now. I'm like, yeah, that's not happening. But anyways, I don't have any more of cucumber lime. I do like this. I thought it was very nice. I'm at 26 minutes. My goodness. All right, I gotta speed it up. I don't know. I don't like speeding it up. You could speed me up, pause me, back out and come finish watching it. It's like part 2 later. However, all right, I did Mystery Man. I have loved Mystery Man for a long time. I do love masculine scents. My husband loves Mystery Man. That's one that when I smell the clam, yes, it's masculine. Yes, it has a cologne kind of scent to it. But I adore Mystery Man. I love it. This one was already open. It was another one that was in the refrigerator because it had gotten a little wet. And it's probably, from Scentsy, probably my favorite lemon scent. And it's Luscious Lemon. And there was a time when they had Squeeze the Day and they had Lemon Sorbet and they might have had something else. And I was like, I was trying to make room in my club, and I said, I'm going to take Luscious Lemon out. Boy, do I regret that. I do love Luscious Lemon, but I love lemon scents. Did this one in my bedroom, Summer Moonlight. I do like it. It performs well in my bedroom. But I'm not going to be warming too much in my bedroom. I know it seems like, oh, wow, you got through a lot. And this is an entire month, which for me, this would have been what I used to do in a 2-week period, not in a monthly. And then it probably actually has a little bit more than a month. It probably has like a month and a week. So, Tropical Coconut Nectar. I liked this one. I thought it was pretty. It wasn't strong enough for me. I did this one in the dining room, dining room. And it's very pretty. It's just not, it didn't throw well enough for me. And I don't know if it's because it needs a longer cure time. Like maybe it was strong, like cured enough so that it smelled good. But maybe, I don't know if it's going to get stronger or not. Or if when the temperatures are cooler, maybe I'd smell it more. I'm not sure. But I do like Tropical Coconut Nectar. I think it's pretty. And it doesn't have a coconut that seems weird to me. This one I've been holding for a long time. And I think I did this one in conjunction with a vendor wax. This was Scentsy's My Dear Watson. Which I was never crazy about this one. I thought it was okay. And I know it's supposed to be kind of masculine, but I don't know. In terms of, you could be a bakery lover and not like every bakery scent, right? Same thing. Like, I love masculine, but that doesn't mean I like every masculine scent. So, My Dear Watson, I wanted to get it out of the inventory. It was taking up room. This was from the Mother's Day. Yes, Mother's Day. She is kindness. She is strength. She is, I can't remember what the other one is. Courage. It's in there. So, kindness. Of the 3, I thought kindness did the best. I really liked kindness. I could smell it really well. But I don't think I have a second one because I think I only got one set. And then I think the only one that I would have had a second one of, was it Courage or Strength? One of them came in the whiff box. And so I had a second one, but I can't remember which one it is. But I also did Courage. Finished that one. Most of these were already open anyways. Like I said, some of them had like 1 cube. I can barely smell this one. In here. Courage, not so much. Kindness. Kindness I would actually get again. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful lemon sorbet. This would be the one that I had finished, which put me at 0, and which is why I had to get another one. So this was, I'm not back at 0. I still have the one that I just recently got. So lemon sorbet. Starburst Sky. I do like this one. I think I didn't have it in my club when it first came out. And I can't remember if I put it back in my club now. Hoping that it'll come back. I know Scentsy doesn't watch my videos, but if they did, or those of you who like to leave suggestions, I don't go on there. I know I should, but I don't go on there and leave suggestions. Please ask them that at the end of the season, I'm sure they already know what is and isn't coming back the following time, right? So at the end of spring, summer, they probably already know which ones are not going to come back the following one. Ask them to please tell us so that I don't sit there and put bars in my club, stocking up, and then it comes back, because then the next season I'm not going to buy it because I just stocked up on it, right? And then I didn't put in something that I do want, and that upsets me when it doesn't come back. So, and I can't play that game. I can't have $400 worth of stuff in my club. I can't do that. I can pay my electricity, or I can buy wax. And if I buy wax and I can't pay my electricity, then I can't warm them anyways. So please, just tell me what is and what isn't coming back. Let me stock up on what I want. Let me put in my club what I feel I need to have in my club. Don't make me, well, you're not going to make me, but don't make us put things in our club that you know's coming back, or, I would say, because I know that there are people, because I've heard them in their videos say that they have it in a different club, right? I did that at one point, but somebody decided to tell on me. And I got emails saying, hey, that's, you can't do that. You're going to have to move it to, everything into one club, basically, right? You could have the 3 frequencies, but I couldn't have. So, and I've heard other people say that they do. I'm not telling on you. I don't care, right? You do what works for you. I wanted to do the same, but somebody decided to tattle on me, so I can't. So I can't do I'm going to keep it in this club, and it's my little club that I hold on the side in case it doesn't come. I can't do that. So I have to put it in my regular club, and therefore, I have to make the hard decisions of what I can and can't keep in my club. And yeah, I know I sound like I'm complaining. I guess I am. All right. Berry Bright. Love this one. Love it, love it, love it. I'm sorry if I kind of made it a little bit of a downer. But it is one of those touchy points with me. I don't know why people do that. I don't know why they feel the need to rat people out for things, right? When, one, there are more important things in the world than ratting people out for having a secondary club. And I don't know why you have to have a problem with me having a secondary club. Like, it seems dumb. Sorry. I'm going to keep my mouth shut now. All right, so here's my box of She Is, which was the Mother's Day collection. So yes, I finished all of them. I can now get rid of the box. I just had it in there, I guess, to remind myself that I had finished the collection. And then the last thing here is something that's rubber band. Obviously, to remind myself that I had mixed these. Let's see. I think, yes, I mixed these in that bathroom upstairs, which would have been the boys' bathroom, in the Yankee Candle Warmer. Obviously, not all 3 bars together, right? But I was doing like 1 cube, 1 cube, 1 cube, and then 1 cube, 1 cube. So this has lasted me quite a while. I had mixed Pink Cotton, Cruisin', which I'm sure a lot of you were like, oh, that's like new car smell. Yes, it is. But new car smell with the kind of fruity laundry of Pink Cotton, which I find beautiful. And this bar, which may have been my last one. I'm not sure. I can't remember. If I have any, it's one. From a Bring Back My Bar called Sunny and Share. These 3 scents, 1 cube of each in a Yankee Candle Warmer, was fantastic. And it would go for days upon days in that bathroom upstairs. I would absolutely do that mix again. I know I have Pink Cotton because it's in my club. I still have a few bars of Cruisin', but unfortunately I don't have any. I don't think I have any more of Sunny and Share. So I enjoyed it while I could. All right. So then what I haven't finished, I did 2 cubes of Happy New Home, which this bar was one that I had gotten as a gift from Robin Greer. So there's Happy New Home and the gift from Robin Greer in July of 23. So I'm trying to make this last because I do like Happy New Home. Oh, look, I haven't finished. Look at, oh, this might be the one that came as a second bar. So 1's finished and then 4 cubes left of Strength. So I said Kindness was my favorite. Cold Sniff, I can smell Strength better than Courage, but I don't think I remember it being very strong. Then, oh yeah, I took 1 cube of each of these and I mixed them in the half bath, and I thought it did really well. And I'm not much of a watermelon fan, but I did Sea, Sun, and Fun. 1 cube of that with 1 cube of Wild Watermelon. And I remember I said, I posted this, I think, on my community page, and I said that it didn't smell exactly, but it was definitely giving me vibes of, what is it, aloe vera and ivy? Isn't that the one? It was like a green scent that had like some watermelon in it. I don't know why, but it was definitely giving me vibes of that. And I have done, I put 2 cubes of this in the bathroom yesterday and in the half bath. And I had already done 2 cubes before, so I still have 4 cubes from the Bring Back My Bar Lemon Lavender. And I like this one. I love lemon scents, right? And I have heard, where somebody said that to them it was Lemon Pledge. But you know what? I love lemon. And there are times when I don't mind Lemon Pledge. It kind of gives it that cleaning effect, right? Like some people that like laundry or whatever, it kind of gives it that feeling. And then there's a reminiscent vibe to it for me also, in that I remember on Saturdays we had to like do all the laundry, we had to vacuum, and then we had to dust, and we'd pull out the Lemon Pledge and we're sitting there spraying furniture and wiping it down. So I smelled Lemon Pledge all the time as a kid, and so there's that part that kind of reminds me of childhood and cleaning furniture and stuff. So I don't mind lemon lavender. I like it. So I did that. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about, my goodness, 40 minutes, was the scents that I did yesterday and carried over into today. It's a bunch. There are 2 clams in here that are Scentsy, and the rest is Vendor, because I wanted to kind of do this all around the first floor. I figured most of the week I'd only maybe warm the pantry and sometimes in the sunroom, and then like on my desk in the sunroom, but I tried not to do too much. I was like, what is that? It says Larry had left home. Why would he leave home? He had left home a long time ago to go get his oil changed on his motorcycle. Anyways, Yesterday being Friday, I was like, I want to enjoy, like, throughout the whole first floor. I want to do something that'll all turn off at the time that I have them set to turn off before the price of the electricity goes up. And then this morning I started turning them on because I went to smell them and they all still smelled good. So I was like, all right, I'm going to enjoy it today too. So the only thing that came on today that wasn't on are the 2 warmers in here, and that was to finish the last 4 cubes, because 2 and 2. Last 4 cubes that I had of Blackberry meringue. And I believe this is my old bar. I think. I don't think it's the new one. It could be the new one. Actually, it might be the new one. So, Blackberry meringue. I don't know that this has blackberry, but to me it feels like it does. Maybe it does. I don't know. And that is the Disney We're All Mad Here. So yesterday for me and today was a blackberry day. I wanted to have blackberry scents all over the first floor. So I did blackberry meringue. We're All Mad Here. I did from Rose Girls blackberry lime mojitos. From Destination Wax, Blackberry Ginger Ale. From Britta's, Blackberry, which I mixed. Yeah, I put like one of these shapes in the hot plate warmers that I have in the sunroom, and those are big dishes, so one of those would not have been enough, like, because if it doesn't fill it well, it doesn't come out easy. So I needed to put a little something more in it, but I didn't want to put 2 of these because I didn't want to feel like I was using them too quickly. So I had mixed it with Britta's Blackberry, and the scent I'm talking about is from Lavender and Speckles Smoked Blackberries. So these, I was smelling the dishes this morning and I said, oh, they still smell good. But rather than turning all 3 of those on, what I did was I emptied out the candle jar from my candle crock, and I took the 3 pieces, which were, nice little pieces from those dishes, and I added that to the candle crock. So instead of turning on those 3 warmers today, I only have the candle crock going with the leftovers of this. And yesterday, what would have been in the candle crock were, I'm trying to remember. I think it was this, which was Lavender and Speckles. So this would have been in there Friday, in the candle crock, and that was Blackberry Moonlight from Lavender and Speckles. And in the hot plate warmers that are in the sunroom, this would have been yesterday's, 2 days ago, right? I don't know. I'm so confused now. Because I think this was in the candle crock yesterday, so it might have been 2 days ago. I don't know. Anyways, this is from Kay Scented Melts. It's a blend that I did of Cuban tobacco, Checkmate, and Blackberry Bordeaux. Like I said, I love her Blackberry Bordeaux. So, blackberry all over the place on the first floor, and I loved it. So I'm enjoying what's left of it today. If I feel like some of it starts to die, then I'll just turn off the warmers a little earlier and save a little electricity. So I hope you enjoyed. Wow, 44 minutes. I gotta go, right? Been talking too long. I need to go drink some water. My Topo Chico with a twist of lime. Love me lemons and limes. So anyways, I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for being here. I'd like to know if you have similar thoughts as I do about the club, about the club and about the discontinued. Like, just tell us. Let me decide what needs to go in my club because it's not coming back, and what doesn't. If I know it's coming back, maybe I'll want it, right? Maybe I want to put it in my quarterly so that I get one before the next season and I could still use it. But if I know it's not coming back and it's an absolute love, like if I had known a peeling apple was not coming back, I would have put 3 in my club to make sure I had a stock of it, that I could use it as often as I wanted. But instead, I put in 1 as a placeholder, thinking, oh, it's going to come back. And it didn't. I would have rather have taken something else out. Like, let me make informed decisions based on reality and not on speculation. And yes, it upsets me, it bothers me, and I'm not going to keep going on into what my thoughts were about that. But anyways, let me know about that, and let me know if you're having trouble with electricity prices and stuff like that. I'm trying whatever I can here, but I don't think I have much use for the second floor in terms of trying more stuff. I'm comfortable right now. I think right now I have it set to 75 down here. It's okay. I'll bring it down lower as we get closer to the mid-afternoon so that it's not super hot come 6 o'clock, from 6 to 10. So anyways, thank you for joining me. I'm talking too much. I appreciate you being here, and I look forward to talking to you. So talk to you later. Bye.